Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. I have a brand new lesson. It's going to be a quick, fun song. It was a request that I got in my comment section, and the song is called "The Girl" by The City and Color. It's a really simple song. The only thing is the rhythm and the kind of like the little sequence of how it's played is a little bit difficult. But I'll show you the chords and I'll zoom in and I'll show you both the parts, which is like an A and B section, even though the lyrics don't change at all. And I also had the chance of seeing this group when they were very small, a lot smaller than what they were, or what they are now, and that was really cool. So I'm kind of excited to teach this. So nonetheless, I'll zoom in on the fretboard and I'll break it down for you guys. Okay guys, so the thing to take note here is we're in standard tuning, but I have a capo on the 2nd fret. I've seen a lot of tutorials on the internet where they have it on the 3rd, but I'm going along with the original recording. I'll have the original recording in the description. The way they are playing it is with the capo on the 2nd fret, so I'm going to adhere to that and we're going to play it with that. So here are the chords that we need, and the chords are going to follow through the entire song. Like I said, for the section A and B, where you have like a pluck and chuck guitar and then a strummy guitar part. So the chords that we're going to have relative to the capo are a G major, and also remember these chords are just relative to the capo, so we're going to just categorize it as the shapes. So a G major, an E minor. You can play E minor this way, but I prefer to use with mine. There, a C major, and then we are going to do a D add 9 shape, which is a C major shape but moved up a whole step. So it's the same exact shape, same fingerings, but we're just going to move it up a whole step. So again, we have G major, E minor, C major, D add 9. Again, like I said, to reinstate, these are all relative to the capo. Okay, so let me get, I have the lyrics up on my computer here because I want to follow along as we go, so that way you can get the chord changes. So basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be doing a pluck and chuck. This is what I categorize. This is a lot of guys like John Mayer use this kind of style guitar. It makes the whole song sound a lot more fuller and extreme, more than words. That is another band that uses the pluck and chuck guitar method here. So anyway, we're going to start on our G major chord. And this is kind of the pattern. I'll zoom in on my hand in a little bit here, but I just want you to get the feel for it so you can understand where the chord changes go. So if I'm singing along with the lyrics, we have something like this. I wish I could do better by... Sorry, I'm a little raspy because I have a cold. But anyway, and if you notice there, I'm doing a walk down on the bass line to the E minor chord. So I'm just doing 3, 2, E minor. By the way, again, relative to the capo. So 3, 2, E minor. So if I'm on that G major chord, E minor, C, D add 9, back to G. So that's the whole entire chord progression. G, walk it down to E minor, C, D add 9, back to G. Okay, so that's the entire progression. The progression is obviously really simple, but I'm going to zoom in on my hand and I'll kind of show you what I'm doing. And just to clarify, I'll be holding a G major chord the entire time, and then we'll zoom in on my hand and I'll kind of show you what's going on, because there's a lot of different parts here. Hey guys, so I know this is a little bit tight here, but I really want to emphasize what we're doing here. So again, I have a G major chord that I'm fretting, and basically what I'm doing is I'm only really using my 2 first fingers, and if you have longer nails, it's really helpful. I know my nails are a little bit longer because I play a lot of classical music, but nonetheless, having a little bit of a longer nail is going to give you a little bit better approach, because you're kind of doing like some strumming with your first finger. And what I'm going to basically do here is I'm going to isolate my thumb to just play bass notes. Again, I'm just fretting a G chord right now at this point. And my first finger is going to be doing what I call plucks. So I'm going to basically doing That's going to be kind of the idea here to emphasize. And while I'm also doing that, I'm also getting percussive taps where I'm banging my hand into the guitar to get that percussive sound. And what I'm doing here for the pattern is my thumb is going to change when I'm going to different chords. So if I'm on G, then E minor, then C, then C at 9. So that'd be kind of like my bass line. So really my thumb is just really going to stay on E and A the entire time here. But so basically this is the idea that we're going to kind of emphasize here. And I'm kind of basically what I'm doing here is I'm almost kind of just strumming. So I kind of hit the bass note, pluck down. Obviously I'm slowing it down a ton here, but that's going to be the idea. So like I said, I'm really only using my thumb and my first finger. I suppose you could use, but I don't feel like I have as much independent control, so I prefer to just use these two fingers. And what I'm doing there is I'm kind of hitting that B note a lot too when I'm going back up with it. So down, up, because that B note actually has the melody in it. So if you really try to emphasize the B note, because that's going to have the melody in it. But that's the idea there. I hope that was kind of helpful. I know it's kind of a difficult technique to explain. You kind of have to really listen to the song and really feel it. But that's what's basically going on. Alright, so now I'll take you through the actual B section of the song. So now I'm gonna get a pick because we're gonna be starting to do some strummy stuff. The chords are gonna stay the same, and this is where the song basically picks up beat, and we have and the song really picks up the tempo, and but the lyrics are going to basically stay the same. The chords are going to stay the same. The only thing that's changing is instead of doing the pluck and chuck, quote unquote, kind of guitar thing there, we are going to be doing a pick. Same walk down with the bass note. Same chords. Also, by the way, capo's still in the same exact spot. Nothing has changed. So G, walk it down, E minor, C, D at 9 to G, G, walk it down, C at 9, D at 9. And let's see here if I can try to sing along a little bit here so that we can get an idea here. Alright, so here's the kind of concept that we got going on here. So goes like this. I wish I could do better, but 'cause that's what you deserve. You sacrifice so much of your life in order for this to work. That's kind of the idea here, and with the rhythm is relatively simple. I mean, you ain't got to do anything like spicy or anything. You can keep it like a down, down, up, down, up. So kind of like a basically any pop style rhythm. And that's, I mean, I'm kind of like adding in some different flavors there. I mean, I also seen some guys just kind of like pluck through it, like even though there's like that definite A and B section. If you listen to the original, I've seen some guys that are kind of just like, I mean, anything is up to your fancy. I mean, this is the chords to the entire song. So again, you have G, E minor, C, D add 9. But you know, whatever fancies your ear. This is honestly a really, really beautiful song. So I hope that was helpful. And if you guys have any other requests, let me know. Alright guys, that was the song. Hopefully you got something out of it, and I hope you had fun. The song's it's really a good song. It's really pretty, so hopefully you either have happy days or happy nights for whoever you are singing it for. So I'll have my links in the description as always, all my social media and stuff. If you have any future content that you want me to see, go ahead, leave some comments down there. And I will also have my previous videos linked somewhere here or there in a subscribe button. So to make sure you never miss any of my future content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. So take care, and I'll see you next week with my new video. See you guys.